I never really paid attention to the view from my apartment. Just another block of gray buildings. Nothing special. At night, the only lights were from the entrance halls and a few windows here and there. Same as always, until that night. I was up late, just scrolling, my room lit by my phone screen. I glanced out the window and almost looked away. Then I saw it. Something was moving on the side of the building across from mine. At first, I thought it was a trick of the light, but no. There were limbs, long and thin, stretching out from an open window, feeling around on the concrete. Then more of them. Too many. Then the body followed, if you could call it that. It looked like a stretched-out person, but not really human. Way too thin, stiff, but somehow moving like liquid. It clung to the wall and started climbing down, fast, pulling itself along with those limbs. My stomach dropped. My brain wasn't keeping up with what I was seeing. I leaned closer, gripping the window frame. This thing was fast. Way too fast. Its limbs would stretch out, then shrink back, shifting like they weren't made of anything solid. At one point, I swear it had 7 of them, all bending and moving separately like some giant bug. I should have looked away, should have just shut the blinds, but I kept watching. I couldn't stop. It reached the ground. And then, it changed. The limbs folded in, its whole shape shifting. It stood up, tall and human-like, but not right. Its head turned too smoothly, like it wasn't used to it. Then it stopped. And I swear to God, it looked right at me. I froze. And then, just like that, something moved at my window. One of those limbs. Not from the ground. From my window. I don't even remember moving. 1 second I was staring, the next I was yanking the curtains shut, heart hammering. A dry, scratching sound scraped against the glass, light but deliberate. I held my breath. Then silence. I don't know how long I stood there. Eventually I peeked out. Nothing. Just the same empty street, the same dark building. No open windows, no sign of anything. I didn't sleep that night, or for a lot of nights after that. I tried to convince myself I imagined it, that I was just tired, seeing things. But I still check that building every time I pass my window, and every time I wonder, what would have happened if I hadn't shut the blinds fast enough?